Welcome back. Today I'm going to be checking in with Seth. It's been far too long since I've seen his tomfoolery, expertise. He's gonna be reviewing Synthetic. Don't really know anything about it. I always go into these like really blind. I kind of prefer it that way, and I think it's just more of a shock to the system, and I think it makes it 10 times better. If you are new here, please do consider subscribing. It'd really help me out. I'd very much appreciate it. Thank you. Don't forget to use code MOAN for 10% off your order at Game Resubs. Thank you. Are you ready? Let's go.
Of course you do. It's a part of you. And who are you to deny your own nature?
Ooh.
So come with me and let me show you some real ultra violence. And let's dehumanize ourselves together. Welcome to Synthetic. Synthetic is a tactical roguelike shooter. It's also one of the best damn games I've ever played. There's barely any story, reason, or words in this game. It doesn't need them because Synthetic is a mute symphony where the instruments are high caliber firearms, the music is gunfire, and the orchestra is a 10,000 strong legion of genocidal murder bots.
Honestly, I feel like this would be a very big rush of dopamine, just making things go boom. This is not like anything that I would think to play, but probably everything going boom, all of the like overstimulation and everything would actually be a lot of fun. I'm gonna be honest.
Who, unfortunately, are very sick, and the only cure is a bullet through the cranium. Synthetic is amazing, and I'm gonna cream over how much I love it. Unfortunately, before we can experience joy, we must experience mechanics. So let me tell you about guns. Gunplay. Pretty simple.
Nice.
You aim, shoot, and turn with a mouse. Moving and shooting at the same time is usually a fantastic idea.
This also makes me think of like a mobile game, and I don't mean that in any sort of like rude way, but like the way that you're moving around with the giant orb where you're aiming at. I don't know, it's very like mobile game or just, you know, point click kind of sort of thing. Everything goes boom. Like it feels like it would be such a good like brain off game, if that makes sense.
If you plan on missing every shot and getting Swiss cheesed by the enemy, you need to stand still to stabilize your shots. If your bullets connect, they do damage. If your bullets connect with someone's synthetic cranium, they do considerably more damage. As each round leaves the chamber, your gun will begin to sound more and more hollow. So, like any reasonable human being with a basic grasp of first-person shooters, you press reload and accidentally eject your entire magazine. You get cornered, shot, and shot repeatedly. So what happened there? Mechanics. You can't just reload in Synthetic. No, to reload, you have to manually eject your magazine, click in a new one, and continue shooting. This might seem awkward at first, but once you get into the rhythm, it really becomes second nature. Oh yeah, fun fact. Each time you pull the trigger, you cause a localized explosion inside the gun barrel. And a much lesser known fact, explosions could be described as incredibly warm. Take too many shots too fast and you'll be holding the ballistic version of a rice cooker. Also, next time you pull the trigger, you might hear a click instead. That's not a good sound. It means your gun is jammed and you better unjam it real fast if you plan to continue staying alive. There's absolutely no way to predict it, but you should consider and anticipate it before you rush headfirst into a crowd and slam the trigger, only to be greeted with a single click and deafening silence. Now that you understand gunplay, let me tell you about gameplay. First, you gotta pick a class. There's 8 of them, each with their own unique specialization. Riot Guard shoots methadone to numb his sensation of pain, walks through entire volleys of missiles, and kills hover tanks twice his size by slamming them full speed with a piece of plastic. He's a thick boy, but he's not ashamed of his weight problem. He's just bulking. And if anyone disagrees, they get stun locked forever. Breacher shoots methadone and shoots hot loads of lead inside his enemies. He's Riot Guard, except instead of survivability, he's got a low cooldown satchel charge that can be used to commit instant suicide because you accidentally right-clicked while facing a wall. Snipers are all about money. They get fat credits. If you pop ahead, you get that gamer bread. And in a game that's all about money shots, he gets a fucking laser sight on his right-click for pinpoint accuracy.
Dude, seeing numbies like that would also be instant dopamine. And it's like so in your face, like you see how massive this is, and then you see big Numby. Like, I don't know about you guys, but Numby go up, or just big Numby in general, big happy. So much dopamine.
He gets a fucking laser sight on his right click
Oh.
for pinpoint accuracy. Assassin can do this. Did you know enemies get attracted to sound sources and follow regular patrol patterns? Now you do.
Oh.
If you use this knowledge to lure in an entire clown car squad of enemies, you can also do this and refill
my
your entire
God.
health bar. Assassins are also hilarious to play in multiplayer. Heavy firefight, overwhelming odds. Just go invisible. I'm sure the other player can deal with it just fine.
Just get good, man. Just go invis and let everyone else do the job for you. And then when they die, you just come along and third party. Simple as that.
Raider is the class you play when your friends ban you from playing Assassin. He doesn't have invisibility, but he does have a custom-made Japanese vibroblade from AliExpress, which refolds itself 1,000 times every millisecond, which also leaves quite a cut inside
Wow.
anyone unlucky enough to get in his way. The best feature of playing Raider is dog tags. Dog tags are objectively the most important measurement of your own ego. Collecting them is imperative to your survival, but more importantly, to your credibility as a gamer. Yes, it's true. I might have not helped in any team fights and just spent my time camping corners, but you know what else is true? I've collected significantly more dog tags than my partner over here. So who truly is to blame for our untimely demise? It certainly isn't me. Heavy Gunner is a slow-moving 3D printer on legs. If you enjoy cruising through levels at breakneck speeds that make mobility scooters, pensioners, and children born on landmines seem fast in comparison, then you'll love the Heavy Gunner. Conversely, Engineer is a class for the insane and the unhinged. It's also one of the most interesting. The very essence and strength of the Engineer is gambling. Roll the dice, take the chance, wager your entire life, double the credits, or go broke. Buy everything, throw it all away, only to get it back tenfold. Abandon reason and lose yourself in gambling. And if you can't take that risk, you'll never experience the complete ecstasy of playing Engineer, because your lows are the lowest, but at your highest, you become a self-propelled demigod of RNG. And
Nah, let it ride. Always let it ride. That's crazy. So you can just there's so many facets. There's so many facets to the game. There's so many options. Like, you know, when there's like a lot of options and then you get like stun locked because there's too many options, I think that's what I'm experiencing right now. But my luck, I definitely would always lose the Gamba. I have the absolute worst like streamer luck. It doesn't factor in at all. I'm so bad. I hate it. It hurts my soul.
finally, Demolisher is the only class with a dedicated button for team killing. After choosing the class that best defines your qualities as a human being, you still need to pick a loadout. This is your starting items and modules, all unique to your class. There's a lot to choose from to suit your strategy, provided you have one. If you don't, you don't have much of a life expectancy, but don't let that stop you. Hit that start button and you'll warp right into Kaida Corporation HQ, world leader in the field of AI robotics. Coincidentally, those aforementioned robotics have gone a little rogue, and if you fail to stop them, they're about to go a little nuclear. So, if possible, try and stop Armageddon. No pressure. Your objective is simple. Kill everything. Once you're done with that, take the teleporter to the next floor, have a quick peek at the huge red flashing danger symbol that's covering your screen, and get wiped by the first boss in the game. Die, go back, and try again. The better you do, the bigger your body count. The bigger your body count, the higher your terror level. The higher your terror level, the more you've pissed off the Machine Legion, and the more seriously they start to take you. Their reflexes will get faster, the game gets faster, and the music screams louder to the intensity of your firefights. They'll no longer send grunts after you. They'll send elite kill squads juiced on stimulants to shred you instead. And with each floor, these only get more and more ridiculous. Here's a few of the many wonderful murder bots you'll encounter, all of which which are seething with a burning hatred for all natural life. In no particular order, these are ball busters, or as I've heard them referred to, why is this basketball accelerating towards me? And why am I dead 20 seconds after starting a level? Jihadi spider bots, more jihadi spider bots.
Oh my god!
Spider bot mom bots, which give birth to more jihadi spider bots. Alarm bots, which scurry away and start screaming the moment you commit a single microaggression. And if you don't shut them up fast, they'll send in child protective services, which really don't care about arbitrary concepts such as cover, walls, or running away. Heat-seeking missiles, a lot of heat-seeking missiles, pineapples, miniguns on legs, a fucking plane, lasers with motion tracking, and finally, this thing, not to be confused with that thing. You know an easy way to tell between them? One of them shoots fast enough to melt concrete. The other uses an orbital satellite to melt you instead. Good luck out there.
Oh my god.
You can't predict what the game will throw your way. Each run is completely randomized, and by this, I don't mean several crates have been reshuffled. I mean, I just dice rolled double or nothing with a gambling terminal, won the bet, bought an ultra-class sniper rifle with the proceeds, only for the transaction to glitch and leave my credits untouched. Then I blew my own brains out with my own gun, because that Nemesis Ricochet is no joke. Among the chaos, there's a huge variety of guns. There's around 100 unique weapons in the game, which can be acquired in one of many different manufacturing variants. What does that mean? It means you won't find the same gun twice. For example, here's a Bren anti-air. Let's look at the variant. It's a Siege 5 manufacture, full automatic, very powerful. And here's another Bren anti-air I picked up in a later run. Notice anything different? That's right, hyper burst manufacture, very devastating. On top of variants, there's damage types. On top of that, there's different types of ammunition, which you can switch between to suit the situation. But we don't have time to explain that shit. Here's some of my favorite weapons instead. This one's called a grenade launcher. It launches grenades. You don't need these. Eject them immediately. Switch ammo type to rubber grenade. Because a true warrior does not kill his foes with explosions. He kills them with a raw concussive force of being hit by a huge fucking piece of rubber. This one is called the Chaos Launcher. And here's what happens when I click my a single time. Also, you won't believe this. They actually put in the goddamn anti-material rifle from My Neighbor Totoro. Now, I don't watch much anime. I am.
You know, I don't remember that from the movie. Maybe it's been too long since I've watched that. You know, I'm not really recalling that correctly, I gotta say.
I'm not a child predator, but listen to this and tell me you're not a little bit aroused right now. And if you don't like anime weapons, here's a weapon for nihilists. The 420 Sniper Dragon. Can you possibly guess the gimmick of this gun? Correct. 360 no-scope. It also synergizes amazingly well with the MLG air horn. Hey, I don't have to explain
crazy.
Shit. This is a game for men.
That's
anyway,
crazy.
Check out my sick rocket calligraphy. It's a long-lost and dangerous art form, but it's incredibly soothing in the hands of a trained professional. Items. There's more than 100 items. These come in two forms. Active, which have to be activated, and passive items, which pop off automatically. Most of these are amazing. Others are interesting. These range from common trinkets all the way up to exceptionally rare game changers. Pro tip, if whatever you just picked up is glowing red, it's probably insanely overpowered. It's also probably going to kill you. But hey, learning is fun, and learning demands suffering. You can find items and weaponry throughout your run. You can also buy them. No money? No problem. Just sacrifice your limbs to the machine god, and he'll reward your good faith with unholy firepower. But don't stop there. Every weapon can be tuned up using attachments. Need more firepower? Convert your semi-automatic to full auto. Tired of only shredding one synthetic skull at a time? Add a hyper accelerator and turn entire crowds into liquid. Does the half second of reloading get in the way of your bloodbath? Install a wormhole inside your magazine today, because why not? And
does that work? Having a wormhole in your magazine? Who's putting it in? How? What? Sure. You know what? The worm, obviously. Well, my apologies that my dumb little brain can't fathom. That seems counterproductive, because it seems like it would take your ammo, not give you ammo, but what do I know, okay? The worm's name is Jim. Jim's doing great.
And if you find yourself doing a little too well on your own, don't worry, because there's always multiplayer. Synthetic has two-man co-op. Under ideal circumstances, this is the ultimate test of friendship and camaraderie.
Try and go stealth and just run.
I can't go stealth. It's on cooldown.
Of communication and effective team play.
Raising terror level.
Oh, in exchange for what?
Nothing.
Ah! Under realistic circumstances, this is where friendships die, where friendly fire gets committed every few seconds, and where the most commonly spoken phrase is,
This is exactly what I need right now.
Thanks,
Did I just
gamer.
hit you again?
No, I kind of slid into that.
multiplayer is amazing. I thoroughly recommend it. Final score. In Synthetic, every single run is complete madness, but that's the whole charm of it. No run is ever the same. You take and you use whatever the machine god gives you. You learn, you adapt, and you push forward as far as you can. And somewhere in the misty haze of adrenaline and spent shells, you reach that epiphany, that realization that you are never truly at the mercy of RNG. No, all this time, you are only at the mercy of your own skill. And that's when I realized I love this game. Eventually, however, I did get a little too competent for the base game. That's when you whip out madness mode and hyper adrenaline to give your heart a real workout. This game's amazing, and there's something wholesome and reassuring about the fact that your suffering can be shared with others. In a word, Synthetic is much like a woman. She's incredibly difficult. Originally, this game was just meant to be a bolt-action rifle simulator made by two young German boys named Friedrich Heinrich and Helmut Gottlieb, freshly graduated from Nuremberg University. Then, 3 years of solid work later, it spiraled into this. This game is truly a labor of love, and it really shows. I give Synthetic a final terror level score of 325, which is about to become 350 once I push this button out of my rapidly depleting health bar. I have no regrets. You can grab yourself a copy on Steam or GOG for about 20 bucks, and based on my Ashkenazi arithmetic, that comes to about 28 cents per hour of entertainment. As always, more content to come, so stay tuned. A warm thanks to the many members of the Merchants Guild generously funding and bankrolling these videos. You're all truly wonderful. Words, unfortunately, don't do this game justice. So, without further ado, let me show you some shit. Enjoy.
Oh no. Ooh. Everything goes boom! Yeah, I can definitely see this being like a dopamine hit. Just making everything explode. Ooh. There's so much happening. And see, I get overwhelmed like playing Marvel Rivals. I could not imagine playing something like this where it's just constant. But I love how big like the X's pop up and how big the numbies are. Oh, it's so good. I'm gonna be honest. It's so good. If it was my type of game, I can see being very addicted. I'm gonna be honest. And there's so many different options. So like if you don't like one thing, there's so many others to try. That's really nice. Okay. All right. Honestly, this game looks like a dopamine factory. Big numbers, big explosions, cool guns, different things. It looks like a lot of fun, and I can definitely say that I would be instantly overwhelmed, and I think that that is incredible. Please make sure you go check out the original video. It's gonna be linked down below. If you like my video, make sure you like and subscribe so I can see you in the next one. Thank you. Bye.